Welcome to In the Community, a web series where we highlight local businesses and resources to bring fun and function into your home. I'm your host, April McNamara, and today I'm with Chris from Rooster Dreams. Welcome, Chris.
Welcome. I'm glad you're here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what is Rooster Dreams?
Oh, sure. So Rooster Dreams is a visual arts studio. So what that means is I teach art classes to kids, adults, seniors, retired. So that's the general overcap of it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what made you decide to open this studio.
Sure. So it began with just realizing that there was a need in the community. So I wanted to be able to bring art to people that didn't have access to it. So bring that creative outlet for people. So in the community here in Neenah, there wasn't a welcoming, affordable location for non-artists to go. So people who are creative at the heart, but that aren't going to be fine artists that go into galleries. So I just wanted to be able to do that because I was looking for that for my daughter and myself. That was the big thing, is when I was looking for art classes for us, as she was growing up, there wasn't this option. They were either too expensive or they were too high-end, or honestly, they were too low end. They were for like little kids. So there wasn't this real accessible location for people to be able to do art in a warm environment.
Well, and why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the classes or offerings that you have?
Sure.
Because you talk about teaching different areas.
Yes. Yep. So big thing right now that's going on is because it's summer is I do the art camps with kids. Those are 4 days a week, all summer long, and they're all different themes. So those are a blast for the little ones. It goes from 6, all the way up to 16, 17 years old. Yeah. And then the non-summer months, it's really more focused on a little bit more is adults, 12 and older. So I've got watercolor classes, mixed media, dot painting, steampunk, everything, drawing. Yeah. And so I have weekly classes for people to get better and try these things. And then I have weekend events too. So they're kind of one-off. So guided paintings for acrylic. We'll do like a project that could be categorized as a craft project. So a craft or art project. And everybody gets to come in and play with their fun materials and not make a mess in their house. So...
Yeah, and one of the interesting things is you kind of bring in different types of materials. So things that you might not be used to using in your home or even in classrooms at school. So it allows students as well as adults to have a chance to play, to really get creative, which is nice.
That's a really big thing for me, is to provide the materials that you wouldn't have in your home in the school systems, and that you don't want the mess in your house, but also just being unique and trying something out. That's a big deal here.
So one of the things that is really important that I find and really means something to me in my heart is like bringing that fun back into life and into the home. And there's so much research that goes into talking about the benefits of play and leisure with young children all the way on up to like seniors and later in life. Yeah. And one of the things that I'm noticing is there's this like in-between period, where like you're adulting and you're being the parent as well as like maybe you're the caregiver, that oftentimes this fun and creative part is put to the side.
Absolutely.
And I guess from also some of my own personal experience from incorporating art into my life, it's a way of play, one option to it.
Yes.
And I think that's something that you offer here in class to teach people some of those strategies on like how do you paint, how do you do some of the different techniques.
Yes. Yep.
And then it's really cool because then you can start doing that at home, but then you also have this creative art you can display at home too.
Right. Yep. So kind of coming back to that, it's interesting because I have so many moms here, whether they're stay-at-home moms or they're working moms, but they, come here after their long day of work, come on weekends, and then I have retired. So my audience is majority female. And it's interesting because, like you said, us moms are our caregivers. And so we're taking care of our own kids. We're taking care of our parents. We're trying to, connect all the dots and making sure everybody around us is happy. And so this place gives again, mostly women, doesn't have to be, but that opportunity to get some time to themselves and to have that creative outlet for themselves. And I have so many people, I mean, a lot of people will say that this is therapy for them. It's good for that creative outlet. It's good for their mental health. It's good to have some downtime. Good for social. So you're amongst all these people that want to be creative as well. So you're amongst your own peeps, you know, and you get to share in that and you get to grow in that. So
well, and that is a nice thing. I am a firm believer that I feel like your environment has a huge impact on what you do during the day. So the nice thing is you provide this environment where it's okay to get messy. It's okay to play and really experiment with some of the different materials. But like you said, you're around other people who are also excited about learning and to do this, and then just walking around the room getting inspired by some of the work that other people have. And then you're also there to be a guide if they need some assistance with something. So that's a really nice thing that you offer. So thank you.
Yeah.
So how do people reach you if they want to find out more about what classes you're offering or how do they come here? How do they reach you?
Sure. So I have the traditional venues of website, so roosterdreams.com, that one's easy. Facebook, same thing. So it's you can get online and you're going to find me that way. That's the best way. And then obviously I have all the emails and phone numbers, but those two venues. So if you just get online and look me up, you'll find me.
Okay, great. And you're located right downtown
Neenah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us in the community. In the Community is brought to you by Functional Living with April, a company servicing the Fox cities and surrounding area to bring fun and function into your home. We provide customized services to work together with you to create a more functional and supportive home, so you have more time to do the things you want to do, to truly live in your home. To find out more, check out our website and follow us on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks. We look forward to connecting with you. Welcome to In the Community.